Hello everybody, Shane1288 here with your weekly RuneScape Byte for Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. This week sees the launch of the Spectacular Summer Skill. And for those of you keenly aware, it's definitely not the beach. But at its core, it's a popularity contest for 6 different skills in-game. Represented are Agility, Dungeoneering, Hunter, Runecrafting, Herblore, and Cooking. As of recording this, Cooking has been eliminated, and it looks like Hunter will be the next one that'll get knocked off. There's about a 156,000 vote gap between Hunter and Herblore. Following this, Runecrafting is right behind Herblore by about 4,000 votes, give or take, and Dungeoneering leads the competition with almost 600,000 votes counted. Agility is in second place with 427,000 votes, so it looks like at this point, unless anything major changes, Dungeoneering will be the victor. Votes are tabulated based on the amount of tokens that are handed in at the skilling booth, and the longer a skill stays in the competition, the higher its XP boost will become. For completing the event to its fullest, you'll receive the Blightweaver cosmetic two-handed override and the Snack Yak, a familiar cosmetic override. Now this week, in terms of other RS news, we have the relaunch of the Mahjarrat aura for 1,000 Reaper points, or 3 bonds if you don't kill bosses. We also anticipate that the bank rework beta and the second weapon diversity beta will be launched on this Wednesday, following a couple of technical hiccups. We'll have more information on both of these features later this weekend on the podcast. But now let's have a look at some of the patch notes from this week. Starting off with some more changes for the Land Out of Time. When on a Slayer task for Dinosaurs, the final kill will now give the correct amount of loot. The extended Super Antifire potion is now affected by Lantadyme incense sticks. More information for the Player Lodge and Storehouse building upgrades have been added to the base camp management interface, and Laniakea, the new level 90 Slayer Master on Anachronia, will now reward the correct amount of co-op Slayer points when completing a task. Looking at some general changes for combat now, the Aldak Coil, that is the magic form of the cannon, the Dwarf Multi-Cannon, will no longer heal you if you have a blood spell selected. A loot beam has been added to Revenant drop enhancers, and the Tazar Her found during and after the Brink of Extinction quest will now count towards Tazar Slayer tasks. Now for some general changes to skilling around the game world, if you have the Menaphos Lodestone unlocked, the daily challenge for Luminous Memories will now take you to Menaphos if you accept the prompt to go to the nearest lodestone. Removed a line in the skill guide for Luminous Memories about needing desert heat protection, since this colony is now inside the walls of Sophanum, and the player is not affected by the heat inside the cities. The Master Slayer Cape perk, when attached to the Baxar Comp Cape, will now correctly proc when getting new tasks from Slayer Masters. And then just a couple little changes for quests and whatnot. An issue allowing players to access the Tears of Guthix D&D without completing the quest has been fixed. And the Fremenic Isles mine no longer refers to Runite ore, and this has been updated to refer to Draculath ore. That's it for the Weekly Byte. We'll be back this weekend for another full episode of RSBANDB Update, where we discuss the 2 much-anticipated betas, the Bank Rework beta and the second Weapon Diversity beta coming hot into game tomorrow. So with that being said, if you found this video at all useful, like and subscribe. See you this weekend, everyone.